Speaking of rookie quarterbacks, Tennessee Titans 28.
Oh, baby.
Atlanta Falcons 4-4. Should I say the Houston Oilers 1-0 here?
I can't believe there's controversy over like who should own that.
Me neither. It is the Titans. It is their history. The Houston Texans have zero history as the Oilers. It is the Titans. The former Oilers. They were the Tennessee Oilers for 2 years. They're the Oilers. Look at that look. Will Levis in his NFL first start, in his NFL debut, 19 of 29 for 238 yards and 4 touchdowns. 3 of those touchdowns went to DeAndre Hopkins, who finishes with just 4 catches, but 3 scores for 128.
Just 4 catches.
Just 4 catches.
Yeah.
On the other side, Desmond Ridder benched.
Not for performance,
or
apparently.
injured.
Well,
just for we needed a relief pitcher.
Arthur Smith claims it was not for performance. Having said that, Arthur Smith appears to just the things that he says bear no resemblance to reality. So it's difficult to determine if that's true or not. Either way, he wasn't playing for the second half of the game. Taylor Heineke was.
Desmond Ridder was sacked on 5 of 19 dropbacks. Maybe it was for safety purposes.
Protected from himself.
Finishes 8 of 12 for 71 yards. It was. When guys get sacked a ton, I try to go through those plays. There was 2 or 3 coverage sacks, a couple that the offensive line got wrecked, a couple that Ridder probably could have avoided. But
bad fumble, trying to step up.
Bad fumble. It was great. I mean, it was really a great play by Jeffrey Simmons reaching in to strip it. But yeah, turnovers again for Desmond Ridder. He's thrown the ball better in recent weeks. It's been like it's been a Sam Howell-ish situation where Ridder's thrown the ball better, but he's putting the ball on the turf, fumbles. And either way, Ridder didn't finish the game. Taylor Heineke did. Let's discuss Levis, though.
Played quite well.
And
Taylor Heineke, by the way.
Yeah. Who's that? Oh, Heineke?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been calling for Heineke.
I mean, I've been saying it's likely to happen at some point this season, and it happened. And now, like, he played well enough that if it was for performance reasons and you happen to be lying to the media, you're going to be thinking about it this week. Like it was, sometimes you make those moves. It's like, oh, we've got to make this change just to see. And then you see it and you're like, okay, that's not going to work either. Let's go back to the first plan. I mean, if you were thinking about it and this was the outcome, you're still thinking about it.
I mean, I think Heineke. Well, let's not talk about Levis. I think Heineke is going to give you he's going to give you a Heineke level of volatility. But I think just like Terry McLaurin had opportunities to make plays every single week with Taylor Heineke, I think your Drake Londons and Kyle Pitts are going to have opportunities to make plays with Taylor Heineke. You have to deal with he's going to throw the ball to the defense.
Right, but the weird thing about his sort of final season starting is that that part of his game kind of disappeared. It stopped being like Fitzpatrick type YOLO Heineke, and it was actually you're still throwing the ball to the defense, but you're no longer throwing the ball to our receivers as well. Like now you've just become a bad quarterback, and that's not good. So we have to get rid of you. But
that could be a deal. That could be something too.
Yeah, but if he can get back to that where he's just YOLOing it, and we've got some good and some bad, now we can have some fun because we got some awesome playmakers here.
To me, the story of Will Levis's game. Now listen. Marcus Mariota also had 4 touchdowns in his first start for the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
I was impressed by Levis. I also think this was Nuke Hopkins in this game more than anything. I mean, so look, I think I'll let you have your say in a second here. Levis played well. First touchdown, throws it up. I mean, Nuke's not open whatsoever. And if he was open, this ball was like 5 yards inside of where he would normally catch it, except he just decided to throw A.J. Terrell out of the way and went and caught it for a touchdown. The other one, a couple of the other ones were good. But look, Tennessee did a nice job with Will Levis. 15 out of 33 dropbacks were play action. Another 5 screens, 6 total screens, one had both. So 20 out of 33 dropbacks for Will Levis had either a play action or was a screen or both. And when you think about what young quarterbacks need, it's that type of breakdown. So it's like, all right, play action isn't a complete cheat code, but it opens things up. The screen, that's kind of like a mental break. Hey, let your playmakers do the work. And then you just have to play football for 10 to 15 plays. right? Go find the open receiver. And I thought Tennessee did a really nice job. Nuke Hopkins was outstanding, and then Will Levis did a really nice job taking chances. Like his first deep ball was ridiculous. It was broken up, but it was like ridiculous arm strength and accuracy to even get it there. Will Levis is at least, he's pushing the ball down the field in this game and letting Nuke Hopkins do his thing. And I think, to me, other than just the throw-for-throw stuff, I thought that was the best thing about Will Levis, was giving his, Heineke and his playmakers, giving them chances to make plays down the field. I love that.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Explain why you thought the Panthers should have gotten DeAndre Hopkins, and maybe they still should.
I've been making the point since the offseason that Carolina should trade for DeAndre Hopkins because DeAndre Hopkins can help a rookie quarterback in a way that was demonstrated, could not have been demonstrated better than this game, right? This game is effectively, in a nutshell, why I've been making the case that Carolina should have signed him in the offseason and should trade for him now, because he scored 3 touchdowns, and in all 3 of those plays were an example of how he can help a rookie quarterback, and each one was different. It was fascinating. It was literally like a textbook, step-by-step example of what I'm talking about. So number 1 is the play you've been talking about, which is, hey, Nuke's one-on-one on the outside. I don't need to read anything further now. I'm just going to put the ball in the air. And it doesn't really matter where I put it, right? And if you watch where that ball lands, it's not put in a particularly good place. No. It's inside towards where the cornerback would have been. It's kind of a bad throw, right? But it's Nuke Hopkins. So he just grabs A.J. Terrell, tosses him out of the way, and goes and catches a touchdown, right? And Terrell's fairly legitimately going, what the hell, officials? But they don't tend to call those plays. So Will Levis ends up starting his game with a great touchdown, right? And now we're all like, wow, look at that bomb from Levis. He's on a tear. And I'm sure Levis internally is feeling great. I put a ball up to my number 1 guy. He goes, makes a play. Everybody's a winner, right? Second play, it's a decent read. He finds Hopkins, and the location is iffy, right? It's behind him. But Hopkins just plucks it out of the sky behind him and then makes the play anyway and scores a touchdown. You're like, so now he can invalidate, iffy ball location. Another win. And then the third one was Nuke Hopkins, a double move.
Double move,
right.
Yeah.
So you get number 1, just physically goes and gets a ball that he has no business getting. Number 2, he can invalidate iffy throw location. And then number 3, he's still a savvy enough player that he can get open. You just don't really think he can because you're not paying that much attention. You're only focusing on the number 1 of this, the physical stuff. But he then hits a double move. It's a wide the hell open play. Levis can go get him. He's open
61-yard touchdown.
For a touchdown. Yeah. So 3 touchdowns, 3 different plays, and all 3 of them were how he can help a young quarterback look way better than he has any business looking if that was, insert random-ass crappy receiver there instead. So a huge portion of this game, for Levis's point of view, was DeAndre Hopkins making him look good. But then the 4th touchdown,
beautiful,
great play. Just this incredible touch throw to kind of loft it into a space that Nick Westbrook-Ikhine can just run under and go get himself a touchdown. So that was a fantastic play by Will Levis. He had other plays as well, like Chigakonkwo drops a stone-cold, wide-open first-down play-action deal that would have been a big addition to his yardage as well. So I thought Levis looked very good. I also thought he got made look a lot better by DeAndre Hopkins. And that's as impressive a debut as you're going to get. And now, people that were, this is classic, 1 game has happened, so victory laps have to be taken. So the people that were taking victory laps who hated Levis are now getting dunked on by the people that love Levis and are now taking victory laps. It's a victory lap about face.
Yeah, and so let's just people are going to hear what they want to hear too, Sam. So I want to make sure that we're clear on this. We were both impressed by Will Levis's football playing yesterday in his NFL debut.
Yes.
I was also very impressed by DeAndre Hopkins' football playing, which I think made Will Levis's football stats look a little better than his football playing would indicate. Now, on the other hand, I know there was a drop by Chigakonkwo down the field, and that last pass, Levis to Westbrook-Akina, unbelievable, man. That was one of the throws of the week. And I think that's where, in this one game, Will Levis, the big arm that people had talked about throughout college and everything, for nothing, if nothing else, like he created a couple big play opportunities that maybe haven't been there for the Titans so far this year. I mean, that's what I saw, was Will Levis's willingness to throw the ball down the field and ability to get the ball down the field, even on some of the incompletions. So, that was really good, man. So the people that did like Will Levis, you were one of them around draft time. I thought, it's not victory lap time. It's just, okay, these are some of the traits that you saw there in his ability to throw the ball down the field that was not really a part of Kentucky's offense last year.
Right.
Was a part of Tennessee's offense in this game, and you saw the results.
And it was. I mean, this was a game plan that was quite similar to 2021 Kentucky's offense.
Yes.
When they were running with Liam Cohn as offensive coordinator or head coach. Which was he? Offensive coordinator.
Offensive coordinator.
It looked a lot more like that. Did I have Levis 2? Was he my second or third quarterback?
Probably second.
I think it was second, right?
Look at you. I mean, Bryce Young, Will Levis. No, did you have Levis? No, you probably had him fourth.
I think I had Levis. No, I didn't. Definitely didn't have him fourth. I had Stroud fourth, so that's not the best.
Yeah, you were between Levis and Richardson.
I think it was Levis too.
Nobody really cares about your rankings, though.
No, I know. But yeah, like this looked like the version of Levis that you thought was there. Now it's one game, so who the hell knows? But that was an impressive. It is kind of funny that Levis already has double the number of passing touchdowns of Ryan Tannehill this season.
Yeah, it is. Now, the other thing going for him was in Tennessee. It was in Nashville. So you get that bump. You get that Tennessee bump.
I also think we need to start flagging when teams are wearing the throwbacks. Like Tennessee in the Oilers uniform was going to be difficult for them to lose. Seattle we'll get to later. In the Seattle throwbacks, I would never pick against those ever. Miami were in their throwbacks, right? Now they were the Patriots.
Eagles, Kelly Green, Sunday Night Football.
Kelly Green's never going to lose. I mean, every one of these throwbacks I need to know because I'm not picking against them.
The Patriots are going to lose because they were bad with their throwbacks back in the day.
Yeah,
so you got to know.
Okay.
The throwbacks matter.
Also, their throwbacks aren't that good. Like, that's the difference. Kelly Green throwbacks, amazing. Patriots throwbacks, whatever.
Oh, Pat Patriot?
I mean, it might be better than the current, but it's still not good.
It's kind of fun.